And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Tanner Bybee. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go now? Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kwan heads after it. And out number 1 on the grab. Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Two down, bases empty. And now here is James Wood. To the right side, Martinez throws to first in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Mackenzie Gore. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. The changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. Next pitch misses, 2-1. One out, bases empty. Right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Here's Jose Ramirez. he's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Just off the outside edge, 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus? Over to Lowe, and Ramirez is set down, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Cleveland, here's Nathaniel Lowe.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Ramirez pulls that one down, and that is that. Nationals go quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. And he grounds one to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Lane Thomas now. Ground ball right side, but it kicks foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now a chance for Angel Martinez. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball 2.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bo Naylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at first and second with one gone. Got him! Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, right side. Over to low. Inning over. So they strand a pair. We played 2 full. No score. Back now at Progressive Field. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Hit in the air, right field. Noel settles under this one. And there's one down.
Batting 8, third baseman, Jose Tena.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Fastball is outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, and we are still scoreless. Here in Cleveland as we go to the last of the 3rd. At the plate, Brian Rocchio. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Line drive. Young makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Guardians fail to score, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, leading off, C.J. Abrams. That's to 3rd. Throw on to Santana. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next pitch is downstairs. The Nationals yet to pick up a hit here. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. And the Nationals gone in order. Still no score. And we're back. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Just missed.
You know, these Guardians just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his 2nd hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Angel Martinez will hit next. And that one way outside. 2-1. And strike two. Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 5th. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Next offering upstairs.
Well, these Nats, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Josh Bell.
That's a ball. 2-1.
On the ground to short. Throw on to Santana. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's Luis Garcia.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Go ahead run on base. Ruiz, the next to hit. Man on second, 2 down. Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. Garcia at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed though. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. So 1 left for Washington. Halfway through this one, still no score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 also throwing. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now, Bo Naylor Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. That one way inside. Here's a 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jose Tena. Let's go, 1-1 now. That one pulled foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. And we still have no score. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Lucas Sims.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Derek Law looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer, the lefty, warming up as well. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Young sizing this one up. 1 up, 1 down. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Got him swinging. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball, he stays alive. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's 1st and 2nd with 2 out. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. Next offering way upstairs. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis appears to be getting loose. Smith also getting ready. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now, James Wood. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one. This to third. Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Derek Law. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. And that just misses. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Line drive. And it stays fair. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
It's always fun to see a double look down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Brian Rocchio. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Gaddis. Josh Bell at the plate now. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase, the closer, is getting loose. Strike 3, got him swinging. And 1 out now. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside, ball 3.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Ahmed Rosario. Go ahead run on base. Keibert Ruiz digs in now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. The 1-1. Rosario on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Down the line, and it's foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Gaddis picks to first. Tena back on a dive. And that one fouled off. Runner takes off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose A. Ferrer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive. Fair ball.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
No outs, runner at first. And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Bunts it in the air. Brings it in. And there's one down. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. One left for the Guardians, and it remains 1-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Smith.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's C.J. Abrams now. In the air, right field. Noel settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald getting ready to go. Herron, a left-hander, also throwing. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Nationals 1 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jorge Lopez.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure, actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, 1-run game. Here comes Lane Thomas. One-run game, bottom 9. And now 1-2. And this is inside. Outside. Angel Martinez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
No outs, runner at first. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. trying to get him into scoring position.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And a sac bunt here. Low. No look flip to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth. And the batter now, Jhonkensy Noel. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
He's 2 outs away. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Left field. Wood sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
So it's their last chance in this one. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. With the tying run at second, winning run at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. Lifted to left, and this should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.